recording this. Yeah, I'm repeating again. So this example is on the position object. So before starting the requirement, okay, we have to figure out whether my requirement can be done with standard controller or custom controller, or I don't need any of this. Sometimes I don't need any of this also. If my page layout is satisfying all the conditions what my end user is asking, I don't need to create a page at all. Okay, try everything with the configuration. Okay, with customization, with drag and drop, everything you can finish it. If your business requirement is very means it's custom, which you cannot do with page layouts or any validation rules, okay, or some logical things. Okay, the method they want to add as some additional logic. Yes, in that cases we have to pick the custom controller. Means the attribute name in terms of custom controller is only controller. Again, for suppose your business is saying, hey, I don't need any functional changes. I don't need any functional changes. I want only the UI changes. I want my branded UI in my page, my company UI. If my company follows blue color and if my company follows red color, Salesforce is using sky blue. I don't want to see the Salesforce screens. It should look like my application. In that case, what I will do, I'll change my CSS. I will apply to this page. We can't do that such things in the page layout. Okay, page layout will show only the Salesforce standard options only, standard UI, CSS, and everything. This is Salesforce related thing. By seeing that, anyone can understand this is Salesforce application. So if that is the requirement, if we needs only the usual the front end change, the UI changes, yes, I can do this type of requirement with standard controller. See, the output of this is on the first line. I am going to show hello username in hello Venk. If you are logging in as Arun, hello Arun. If your first name is Arun, hello Arun. So there is br tags is for new lines, and later on there is a simple variable I am assigning to p. Okay, the value is position underscore underscore c. This is the object. Okay, what I will do is I am going to use the variable p inside my input fields. When I am referencing the fields of the position object, instead of writing position underscore 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 c, position underscore underscore c, I can directly use p. That is the reason I am assigning the value to this variable p locally on the VF page. This p is now referenced to the position object. See, now I am using p.name p.status underscore underscore c. Okay, so if I didn't find any recruiting application, I will create the data model on my own. Okay, by using our schema builder. That's possible, but it takes time, at least 3 to 4 hours of time, because I have to see what fields are available, what fields are these VFPs are using. Okay, right. And so in the position object there is a field that is um, name status underscore underscore c. Yeah, these are the two fields which I'm showing it on the page, but there it might contain some other fields also. And apart from that, I am trying to show the related list of the job application, related list of the position object also. Sorry, for the position object, job application is a child object. So that is the reason there is these two objects are related. For suppose there is a Salesforce position with a company called ERM Clouds. So if there are 10 people are applying for this position, means the number of job applications are 10. Each and every job application is linked to a candidate. Got it? So one candidate cannot apply two job applications with for one position. He have to pick two job applications for two positions. Okay. Actually, now the relationship between position and junction object is one to many. Means this is the parent object, position is the parent object, job applications is the child object. The relationship name will automatically come from your child object name. That is the reason job applications underscore underscore are. Coming down to the standard relationship, so coming if we check about account and contacts, okay. So yeah, can I show some simple um, page very similar to this on account object? Yes, I can show that to you. I'm going to my browser. I'm creating a file. See the today example. Okay, yeah. I'm opening a new tab, new home tab. I just need a simple URL. See how I'm creating a page, how fast I'm creating a page. Okay. Apex hash account detail page. Okay. See, when I'm hitting this account detail page, I know this page is not existing in my system. That is the reason I'm hitting this. Means if this page is existing in the system, it automatically opens the page on the screen with the result, with the proper values on the screen. That's fine. If there's an error, it will show you an error also. But the error what you are seeing on this page currently is the page does not exist in the system. It's asking me to create a new page, right? This is the better way, very simpler way to create the page. So I know this page is not there in the system, but simply I'm trying to create it. See, I have a shortcut button here to create a page directly from my error page. Now I'm clicking on this. Now my page is automatically created. Okay, and this is the default page which Salesforce gives with a congratulations message. This is the new page, account detail page. I want to remove all this stuff, or else I want to use congratulations message. um, so as I said, there are some global variables. I want to use global variables like this. um, dollar user dot first name. Click on save. What happens here? See what happens. Congratulations, Venkat. My first name is Venkat. If you logged in into the same application, if you are accessing the same page, okay, so you guys can see the your first name here. Okay, and so you see how I am referencing the fields. If I want to reference a account object, okay, see, I'm using standard controller equal to account, because account don't have underscore underscore c. This is a standard object. It won't contain underscore underscore c options. It's only available for custom objects. Okay, now I'm clicking on, see, when I'm assigning this page to the account standard controller, it automatically shows the tab is customers. I'm clicking on save. See, earlier it's pointing to the home tab. That is the default tab for each and every default pages. And now see, I want to show you the detail page. Apex colon detail detail. I'm clicking on save. It won't show any error, but you're not seeing any data here. But the funny thing is, if I'm passing some ID to this page, it will show the detail page directly. See, I'm copying the ID. I'm not copying anything. I'm copying the ID. I'm going into the page. After the end of the page, I am simply passing down my parameter, that is ID. If you need to pass parameters, you have to put down the question mark button. Okay, you have to add the question mark button, and later on you have to pass the parameters. Okay, I'm using the question mark, id equal to the id which I copied from the next page. I am entering it here. I'm clicking on enter. Okay, now when I clicked on enter, see, I can see the result. This is what I built now with one single line, or you can say it's two lines of code, because I modified the apex page tag as well as I kept the apex detail tag also. Okay, so this is how the page is. The what is the detail tag? Detail tag is the look and feel tag. It's the most powerful tag which shows the complete detail page. But the problem here is I cannot change the UI. It generally picks the UI from the page layout. Okay, and yeah. So for suppose I want to control, and one more thing you have to consider is I want to change the detail tag which I entered here. Very small changes. So this is a standard controller. The detail tag is really powerful, but there are some parameters here. I can do many things. See, I can say inline edit equal to true. By default it's true. If I am giving true, what's the actual thing? I'll show that to you. What is inline editing? See, this is the detail page. When I'm bringing my cursor here, it's showing the edit button. If I am clicking on, sorry, if I am double clicking on this, I can enter some value here. I don't need to click on edit and I need to click on save. There are too many things, right? But the simple way to modify the record is double click on any of the items. If you want to modify, it automatically takes inline editing. You are not modifying the complete record, you are simply modifying specific record. That you can go and click on this and you can put down the number and click on save. The record is saved. Sorry, this is there are a lot of default values. I have to give it out. Okay, now I'm clicking on save. Again, it throws some error. Yeah, it's perfect. Got it. And I have a lot of parameters here for the detail tag. I'll show that to you. And I'm giving out information like um, related list equal to false. If I'm giving it as false, what happens? It disables all the related lists. Okay, so first of all I'll tell what is related list items. Okay, yeah, so this is the page, this is the customer page, right? This is the customer detail page, customer detail information. Okay, till here this is the customer detail information. Till here these are the customer buttons. Okay, but the next components: contacts, open answers, answer history, opportunities, cases, Google Docs, partners. These are all restaurant. These are all child objects of this account object. Means customer object. This is the customer object. Means account object. These are all child objects of this. So you can add child objects as the related list items under the parent object, so that you can create a number of records in the related list items. See, I can create 4 contacts by clicking on new contact. I create a new contact directly here. Saving it. Now go back to your customer name. Yes, there is a contact. I can create a number of contacts so that all records are linked with this parent record. This is the child records. Got it? The relationship between account and contact is one to many. Okay. Here, give me a second. Okay, I have a call. I got a just important call now. Yeah. So now you know what is the later list items, what is the detail page. Okay. So for coming due to the requirement which I showed earlier, for the position object, job applications is the uh, child object, and it can be added as a later list item. Okay. So I will show one thing here. Mm, so today I want to show you the look and feel tags. How powerful they are, how fast they are. And going back to our previous page. Oh, this is the page. Okay. This is the account detail page which we created. Okay. Oh, I'm refreshing to get my new code. See, after that, what I'm designing is related list items equal to false. Means all my related list items will not be shown. If I'm clicking on save, see what happens. There is no related list items. I am only showing the customer detail information. I don't see all the child object data. Okay, because there are many child objects for my account object. There are around 10 or 20. I don't want to show all. That is the reason I have disabled with a simple attribute. I disabled all the related list items, but I want to show only few, that is contacts and opportunities. Okay, for that I will click on, I've used one more tag, special tag, that is apex colon uh, related list. Click on this, and these are the list equal to contacts, and title equal to customer contacts. I'm clicking on save, and I'm showing the result to you on the page. See what happens now. Got what happens earlier. I have seen lot of answers, tasks, restaurants, many things around 10 little list items. But I'm now simply showing the required option for the customer. For suppose I still want to unsee, my label is completely changed. What is this? Simply giving contacts is a bad practice. So my customer is asking me to put down customer contacts or business contacts like this. Okay. So I have simply put the title tag and I add this value. So I think you are not seeing this properly. Now you can see it properly. Letter list contacts, title equal to customer contacts. That's what displaying here. And again, I can give the properties. I can disable some buttons also. Um, with this, I can disable some buttons also, and I can print the things in order. I can control a lot of things, but I will show that other option also. And what is contacts? What is contacts? Contacts is the child relationship name when you're trying to query the contact objects. That is the reason the same contacts will be used when you're trying to print. So when you're trying to query the things in SQL queries also, you're going to use select select ID name, ID account name, account number, account billing state, and inside there is a subquery called select ID name, first name, last name, um, phone number, email from contacts. This is a subquery in the account object where it automatically prints the account object and their contacts in the same query. Okay. So same way, so this is a child relationship name. Don't forget about that. So coming down to my previous example, so here it shows very different way. Job applications underscore underscore R. This is a custom relationship. That is the reason you have it will show underscore underscore R at the end. But all the standard relationship don't have that. Contacts is the relationship name. From account to contacts, if you want to see the relationship between account to contacts, yes, it is contacts. Now from the relationship name from position object to job application object is job underscore applications underscore underscore R, means there will be a number of applications. So this is the relationship name for that. Okay. So for opportunities, I am going to create the data now. Same thing I am giving it as the list opportunities and open deals. So I want to call my customer want to call them as deals, not opportunities. Okay. Then, but my backend names I should use the same names, but the front end labels I can modify at anything whichever I want. See if I'm selecting on this line, I can see the things properly. See now I have the deals also. I can get the new opportunity. I can even change the button label. Okay. See, and now, so I want to show the difference between the actual page and this page. This is the actual page. This page is having a lot of Twitter stuff, lot of charter stuff. Okay, lot of again the detail page and lot of child object records, Google documents, cases, answers, history, partners, restaurants, orders, and everything. And even if I click on more, I can even see some more child objects of account object. See, okay. But how is this page? This is also a similar page, but I'm not showing junk stuff. I'm simply showing the required things on the customer tab. If you want to show the customer feed, yes, there are some sorry. If you want to show the customer feed, like the charter feed, okay, on this page, yes, there is a charter tag for that, feed tag. I can use that, and it will automatically shows the values here. Okay, shows the charter feed here. Mm, let's try that option. See, I got the congratulations message here, and I want to put here, or charter feed. Clicking on save. Have to pass entity ID. I don't know why my recommendations are not working properly for charter feed option. Yes, I will explore that later. Okay. I'll see exact how I have to pass entitlement ID, which ID I have to pass. I have to first explore the data model. Okay, I haven't explored this charter one. Okay, and now I'm going to close my requirement. I want to done. I want to finish. That's it. That's my requirement. Okay, I'm clicking on save. This is the code with very simple lines. 4 lines of code. You have done this stuff. Okay, clicking on save. And now how I can link to the account page. Can I use this link anywhere? See how to use the link. For suppose I can even put the things in the quick links also. In the home page tab, I can give the quick link, because if this is the important customer of your company, you have to add in the custom important links. I can add that simply. See how to do that. Do you know how to manage homepage components? Click on this. It's under customize. The second option is home. You can customize the home tab here. First of all, I'm creating a homepage component. I'm creating a link. These are all the links. Okay, I'm creating a new link saying important customer. These are the type of components I can create on the homepage component. So I'm going to share this video also if you want that. Important customer and custom components. Okay, I'm creating custom links here. Okay, so what I have to create, sorry, create new um, important customer. I will display in the new window a visual force page. I'm linking into the account detail page, clicking on save, clicking on OK, going to homepage component, click on edit, Google. OK, Should not save properly. That's the reason I still did not get it. Clicking on edit. That's saved now. So I got the important customer thing. Clicking on it. I'm clicking on save. Okay, important customer is a component. I can add it to the layout. Edit page layout. So this is home page layout is different than the actual page layout. This layout you can control and you can show different home page views for different people. So currently I'm just checking what layout is assigned to me. My layout is liquid hub layout. Okay, I'm going back to the liquid hub layout. This is this. Okay, I want to click on edit. I want to show this type of components. See what components I want to show. This is the wide components, means calendar, dashboard, snapshot. This is the narrow components. I'm trying to show important links, important customer also. I want to disable important links. Okay, and I want to click on next, and I want to, this is fine, important customer on the top. See, I added the important customer on the top and I'm clicking on save. Now go back to your home tab. What happened? Now you can see the new custom component with a simple link also on the tab. See, that is here, important customer. Got it? If I'm clicking on this, what happens? It opens. It opens a page, but it's the ID is invalid. But I don't know why my ID is copying in here. Did I give my ID in that important HTML link? One second. Click on edit. I just modified the component. I statically assign some URL without any proper Visual Force page. But if I'm giving a Visual Force page, I can give Visual Force pages which can automatically query the data and show it on the screen. But if I'm giving Visual Force pages which will accept some parameters, if you are not passing down properly, then it shows some error on the page. The same error which I seen earlier. Okay. So I'm clicking on it. Tab. Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, wait a second. I'm just connecting my MacBook charger. Okay, yeah, you can now see my screen, right? See what happened here. It opened the account which I have linked with. This is the window which I opened in the new tab. It's a locked window which you cannot modify the URL also because this is logged. I clicked on 3 times earlier. That's the reason it opened many times. Yeah, I'm clicking again. See, so this is important contact for your customer. This is a very primary contact, global contact that you have added here directly. Okay, you can even add some reports and dashboards in the same way to the homepage components, and this is how you can link pages. And uh, I'm closing this. This is the actual page, right? I'm going to the customer page. I'm opening any customer like this. Okay, so I see the default quick edit and show PDF. So what are these? Is it standard options or custom options? Who created that? So this quick edit and show PDF are created by me. If I'm clicking on show PDF, I'm showing some information. I'm generating a PDF dynamically with my programming. That is this. I can put my company logo. I can generate the important information which I want to send it to my customer about the account information. Okay, I can do this on any object. So if I have a offer letter object with offer letter name and offer letter details and everything, I can put down that information dynamically on my VF page and I can show it as a PDF. So do you want to see the code for this? See, this is the simple code for this. Okay, I'm removing the junk code. So showing a PDF thing is really simple in Salesforce. You simply build a page, and you can, so the page which you show some information on the page with the detailed information, that page you can convert into the PDF format by simply using the tag in the page, apex page tag, that is rendered as PDF. Okay, so here I will explain this code to you. Apex page standard controller account means this, the page which I'm building is linked with the account object, and show sidebar equal to true, but show chart equal to true, show header equal to true. But when I'm converting into the PDF, even though if I'm enabling it as true, it won't be available for the PDF format generation. It automatically disables that options. Generally, these are attributes on the apex page tag to disable chart, to show header, to show sidebar also. Okay, so I will show that options in the next example how to disable this. And render as equal to PDF. This is the main thing for converting the page into PDF. And as I said, if you are using any of the input tags, means if you're taking input from your customer or if you're trying to show some data on the page with the output form tags, you have to use the form tag that I have started the form tag here. Okay, Before the form tag, I'm simply showing the image static resource from the static resources which I have uploaded. Okay, this is a simple image file from the static resources. I'm simply attaching it. This is not the input field, that's the reason I'm showing out of it, so that it shows on the top of the page. The reason why I kept the center tag is I want to show my logo on the center of the page on the top. That's the reason I kept the center tags. Later on the form tag will start. Inside form tag I can put my input tags and even some buttons and even apex buttons, links, and even apex messages also. If I got any errors on the page, validation errors or um, uh, any logical errors, it can show it on the screen. Okay, on the screen where you have kept the apex message tag, it will be shown there. Okay, the location where you kept the apex message tag, it shows at the exact location. If you keep this apex message tag at the bottom of the page, it shows at the bottom of the page. You can decide where you can put the apex messages. And after that, so you're gonna use apex page block table. Why we use apex page block? Apex page block is the look and feel tag. It automatically design, means align the content in a proper way by creating some uh, page block, and you can divide the page block into page block sections, and you can automatically you can also use, you can also assign, put all your buttons in page block buttons tag, which automatically aligns the buttons in the center of the page, and also dynamically it will position them. Okay, based on your screen size and thing. Okay, so there are a lot of advantages of the look and feel tags, that is page block. There are two things. Page block section is useful to show a single record information. Page block table is useful to show a number of records repeating, okay, all the 10 account records, 20 account records on a list format. But the requirement here I'm using is I am only showing the single record information. That's the reason I'm using page block section. Okay, page block buttons, there is a save button, but as it's a PDF file, it won't show that option to you, the save buttons and stuff. It only shows the content, what it's displaying on the screen. Okay, see, page block buttons have save button. You have to neglect this. But see what happens if I remove this render as. Click on Ctrl X, click on Ctrl Save. See, this is the actual page. The save button is at the center of the page. Okay, this is the details of the page what you are showing on the screen. And coming down, the page block buttons, when you are adding, it automatically assigns the buttons two times. Even though if you added one button, it automatically adds buttons on the top and end of the page. Okay, and also page block section starts after the page block buttons, and page block section, it has title. See, the title is here, and it's collapsible equal to true, means I have option to collapse like this. So this collapsible option is only available for the detailed records, not for the edit records. Okay, and column equal to 1. That is the reason all the values are aligned towards the left side, not on the right side. It won't, even though actually if I'm giving it as 2, it distributes the columns to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like this, but now it's completely out in this way. So these are the output fields what I'm showing on the screen. And finally I'm closing the page block section and page block and form tag, because the way you have opened it, in the same way, in the reverse way, you have to close it, because um, the child tab should start and end inside the parent tag only. So it won't generally, some people think, hey, as I'm starting page apex form tag in the starting, I have to close it on the starting only. It's not like that. If you're starting in the starting, you have to end it at the end. Okay, so all the data which is inside the start tag and end tag belongs to that particular tag. Okay, That's the page. It's very simple page with around 20 lines of code. If you remove the spaces, it will become even less than that. I think it comes around 20 lines of code. So I'm putting Control Z and I'm clicking on save. So the reason why it's not showing the header, sidebar, show charter, and even buttons is the PDF will automatically disable that options. Okay, all right. Any questions? So in today's class, we discussed about Apex, means very basic example with on the account object. Okay, for showing the detail tab, related lists. Okay, and that's a detail and a detail. The little list tags or look and feel tags. You have a lot of attributes. You can disable all the little list items simply, and again, I'm not seeing any data when I'm not passing the data to my VF page. I have to pass the ID for the standard controllers. For suppose if I built a page on the position object, okay, if I am passing the ID of account object ID to that page, it will throw some exception error on the screen saying this ID is invalid. Whenever you are building a page on the position object, you have to pass the ID of the position object only unless and until it's a custom controller. Custom controllers, yes, if you there are multiple ways. It depends on your scenario. Sometimes you try passing your parent object record and you try to query the the highest amount opportunity from that account. That can be possible. Okay. So this class means I generally did in a regular way, but my intent to means to train you in a very different way to show a lot other examples and show some of the actual concepts of Salesforce in a very in slow fashion. But yes, I will make sure that my I will be um, building my application, building my recruiting application as soon as possible, and I will invite you. So I want to invite you to the tomorrow's class at 3 o'clock. Okay, 3:30. Okay, will you join that on the weekend? Or are you guys busy? I want to conduct a weekend class tomorrow to you on Apex programming examples. Before that, by any chance, I want to build the recruiting application where I can show the recruiting training examples to you about the Visual Force pages and stuff. Okay, okay. Hey, that's it for today. Today I have to do some quick call. Okay, to India. So I'm closing the call for today. Yes, I will message you or class timings. I'm confirming that it's 3:30